AI engineer salary in 2026 can still reach $220,000 a year. That number did not disappear. What changed is who qualifies for it. 2 years ago, AI hiring expanded aggressively. Companies rushed to integrate machine learning into products. Titles inflated. Compensation climbed quickly. Many engineers assumed the trajectory would continue automatically. It did not. The market matured. Budgets tightened. Expectations sharpened. Today, companies are not paying for enthusiasm about AI. They are paying for production ownership and measurable economic impact. Yes, engineers are earning over 200,000. But those roles are not generic machine learning positions. They sit at the intersection of AI systems, back-end architecture, data infrastructure, and cost management. The salary is real. The bar is higher. Let's break down the compensation range realistically. Entry-level AI engineers in 2026 typically fall between 110 and 150,000, depending on geography and company size. That is strong. But it is not 200,000. Mid-level engineers who can deploy models, maintain pipelines, and collaborate across teams can reach 160 to 190,000 in strong markets. Again, solid compensation. Still below the upper band. The 200,000 plus tier is different. That tier is tied to engineers who own scalable systems, engineers who understand distributed training, inference optimization, monitoring frameworks, and cloud cost controls. Engineers who can defend architectural decisions in front of leadership. At that level, you are not just building models, you are responsible for performance under load, for reliability, for budget discipline, for uptime, for risk. That is leverage. Leverage is what drives top compensation. The AI hype cycle created a surge of candidates who understand libraries but not systems. They can fine-tune models, they can call APIs, they can build demos. But when asked to design a fault-tolerant AI pipeline serving millions of users with cost constraints, many fall short. That gap concentrates money at the top. Companies in 2026 are far more aware of AI infrastructure cost. Training large models is expensive. Inference at scale is expensive. Poor architecture decisions translate into real financial loss. Engineers who can reduce GPU waste, compress models, improve latency, and lower cloud bills are not just technical contributors, they are financial assets, and financial assets are paid accordingly. Demand remains structurally strong. AI is no longer an experiment for serious companies. It is embedded in recommendation systems, fraud detection, search ranking, customer automation, and internal productivity tools. That means long-term relevance for the field. But structural demand does not equal easy access to the top salary band. Global competition intensified. Remote normalization means companies can recruit internationally. That widens the talent pool. When the pool widens, standards rise. To earn premium compensation, you must be clearly above average in systems thinking and execution. Another overlooked factor is cross-functional fluency. High-paid AI engineers understand product metrics. They understand how latency affects user retention. They understand how model drift affects revenue forecasting. They speak engineering and business. Most candidates focus only on technical implementation. That is not enough anymore. Risk management is also part of the equation. In 2026, companies are more cautious about AI deployment. Regulatory pressure, data privacy concerns, and reliability risks increase scrutiny. Engineers who understand governance, monitoring, and ethical deployment add strategic value. Strategic value raises compensation ceilings. So can you reach 220,000 as an AI engineer in 2026? Yes, but it is not a default outcome of learning machine learning. It requires stacking skills deliberately. Machine learning fundamentals, back-end engineering, distributed systems, cloud cost optimization, monitoring, business alignment. It requires moving from experimentation to ownership. The opportunity did not shrink. It specialized, and specialized markets reward depth, not trend chasing. If you position yourself around economic impact and scalable infrastructure, the upper salary band is still accessible. If you position yourself around surface-level AI skills, you will likely plateau earlier than expected. In 2026, AI compensation is less about knowing how to train a model, and more about knowing how that model survives in production, scales efficiently, and makes money. That is the filter.